want to review the book from Swiger called Map Your Business. Yes, of course, you need a really great plan if you start your own business. And not just when you start, but all the time. You really need to have a solid plan and know where you are. So it doesn't help if you just go ahead, have a business. You say, I have a business, and that's it. You need a plan, how you earn money, what you do to earn money, how you get clients to earn money. So it all is about your plan, and that is what Tara gets into. I first saw Tara on Creative Life. She has some classes there, and I really like her way of teaching, and that's why I also checked out her book, Map Your Business. So how do I map my business? So I had a lot of problems exactly with that, because I just thought from one day to the other. And just to be honest with you, it doesn't help. It doesn't work. So if you think from today to tomorrow and the other day, you never get where you want to be, because you need to have the big plan in mind, the big picture. You need to know where you want to go and where you are. So when you are at the very beginning, there's no question. You want to go up, you want to earn money, you want to earn more money most probably. And then you need a plan how to get exactly there. So you need to break down whatever you have in mind and get where you want to be. And that is what her book is about. You really need to have this solid plan in place, and then you can go from step 1 to 2 to 3. You really need to map out your plan to get from start to, not to the end, but a step further. And this step further might be broken down into several small steps. So let me tell you what the table of contents is from Tara's book. So Tara has mapped out her book very well. She first tries to get oriented where you start. So it doesn't matter for her if you start on the 1st January, because it's always a good date, isn't it? We all have New Year resolutions, and then we feel that we start from scratch. But with her book, that's not the case. You can start on June 29th. It doesn't matter. And that's really good. So because sometimes we don't have the 1st of January. And then do you want to wait half a year or even longer? No, of course not. So start whenever you are ready. And then she talks about casting off from last year. What does it mean? So you really need to get rid of all the old things on your shoulders. You really need to start fresh. And you can just do that if you get your mind ready and based on the new things. Launching into the new is the next chapter in her book, and then we talk about map making, and then we talk about monthly reviews. So what are the monthly reviews for? Yeah, well, they are really necessary, because sometimes we get lost in our entrepreneurship. So we work and work our butt off. We really work super hard, and then I always say to my colleagues, we run away. So what happens with us? I can tell you, we create a new product. We create actually digital products, as you may know. And then we create it, and then I make some videos or whatever is needed to advertise my product. And then it's not taking off right from the ground. It's not selling hundreds of copies right away. And then no, I'm not getting mad. I'm more losing interest, because I finally want to find something which makes me rich. No, not really rich, but which assures a safe income. And that is where I really need the monthly review. So if I plan the month ahead, I exactly know what I need to do. I need to get done this, and that, and more often than not, I get there. But, and that's a big but, if you don't look backwards, so at the end of the month, if you don't look back at your month and figure what maybe went wrong and what you could have done any better, then you get lost as well. So as important it is to review upfront, it is also important to review backwards. So that's super important to do that. And that is what Map Your Business is about, a solid plan for you to help you get somewhere. So Map Your Business by Tara is not that a cheap Kindle book. You can get it as a Kindle book and as a paper book. Well, what you prefer is totally up to you. I'm happy with my Kindle book because I like to read on my Kindle, but if you are not, you might invest a few dollars more to have a paperback. It's not that cheap. It's not a $3.99 read or something. It's a little bit more expensive. It's about $20 something, but I think it is worth a read if you are starting out or if you feel lost. And more often than not, we feel lost in our business, and then it is good to have someone holding your hand and get you back on track. And then you know how to map out your business and how to keep yourself on track and how to review, because you really also need, she talks about that, but you need an accountability partner. That's not her, obviously, but you can have someone who helps you, who takes your hand and helps you to review. So you need an accountability partner. So for what do you need that? It's important because when you do your review, you need to be honest to yourself. And sometimes that's not really easy. So an accountability partner you need to check in with is someone who also helps you to keep on track. And most probably you already have all this information in place and have already heard about all that information, and you already know how to break down the goals. But to read that in a book and everything combined will help you much more to get somewhere. And it's like a little bit like coaching, because you break out of the book and have someone who holds you accountable, and at the same time you read the book and you get smarter about what you are doing. So that is what this book is for. So let me quote something for you from this book, because I really like that quote from Joseph Campbell. The big question is whether you are going to be able to say a hearty yes to your adventure. And yes, that is what business is about. It's an adventure, and you really need to take on that. It's nothing you can do half-hearted. You need to do it with your full heart and really dive deep into it. So trust Joseph Campbell. If you want to have a successful business and really dive deep into that, then read this book and then get started with your adventure in entrepreneurship. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if so, please subscribe to our channel and click the little bell if you want to be notified whenever we post a new video, and give us a thumb up because that's important for us. And read the info box below, because there you find all the information about this video and all the links you need to get freebies and whatever. So this is all and everything under this video. I see you in the next one.